The best action anime of 2022 so far. Anime has become much more mainstream in recent years, but 2022 in particular has been a worthy highlight for the genre as a whole. In addition to almost every major streaming service under the sun filling their respective catalogs with popular series, there have already been several new releases both in cinemas and on TV this year. While the older Sein demographic has its share of notable entries, unsurprisingly, shounen anime has dominated the mainstream. On the cinema front, titles like Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and Dragon Ball Super: Superhero have continued the upward trajectory of the genre's growing influence at the Western box office, while series like Attack on Titan and Spy X Family have collectively proved TV sensibilities of their own. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Animation studio MAPPA has probably found its flagship in the form of Jujutsu Kaisen since the first season of the TV series already premiered to much applause. Horror, Jujutsu Kaisen makes what are usually boring genre conventions exciting again. Hoping to ride on that wave of success, the anime adaptation of author Gege Akutami's prequel Jujutsu Kaisen follows the emotional story of protagonist Yuta as he overcomes childhood debt. The film impressively implements a real coming-of-age story with almost brimming action. Attack on Titan Season 4. The anime adaptation of Hajime Isayama's Attack on Titan caused something of an anime revolution when it premiered its first season in 2013 and became the first anime series for many newcomers. The final season dragged on longer than expected, and another installment is set to continue next year, but this dark fantasy epic continues to captivate audiences around the world. Against the Titans Who Murdered and Ate His Mother has become a rabbit hole full of mysteries, centuries of lore, gory action, and political intrigue that, on paper at least, are the things that Game of Thrones fans almost hold dear to their hearts have stuck a decade. Demon Slayer Season 2. Demon Slayer's popularity skyrocketed when the anime adaptation of Koyo Haragatu's manga debuted in 2019, and even more so after the 2020-21 Mugen Train movie. Story-wise, it's a pretty typical and safe shounen series, but what elevates it in anime format is Ufotable's stunning animation and overall artistic direction. The way each fight is presented as a stunning visual spectacle is nothing short of a master. It's not every day that a series has separate episodes that resonate with the anime community as a whole, Season 1 Episode 19 and Season 2 Episode 10, and make the adventures of Tanjiro and company engrossing and entertaining. Season 2 followed the success of Mugen Train, with Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke being sent out with Sound Hashira to investigate the disappearance of its undercover ninjas after investigating demonic activity in a Tokyo entertainment district. Spy X Family. While certainly not the more action-oriented shounen anime series, Wit Studio and Cloverworks' joint venture to adapt Tatsuya Endo's Spy X Family has proven to be a viral hit. For fans reading the manga since 2019, there has always been a feeling that the writing on the wall said an adaptation was inevitable, and so far it has brilliantly captured the upbeat and heartwarming vibe of the source material. The story follows Agent Twilight, who is tasked with a very sensitive diplomatic mission to prevent the outbreak of war, but in order to do so he must overcome his greatest challenge, being a family man. Lovingly blending 60s and 70s aesthetics with the modern era, Spy X Family avoids excess of the main cheesy tropes of stereotypical sitcoms while being influenced by them to tell a heartfelt and candid story about found family and anti-war sentiment. Underscored by a slick comedy, Anise leads, and a bit of spy action, this is a series that seems destined to last. One Piece. The closing surviving collection of Shonen Jump magazine's generation of the Big Three, and arguably the only with the maximum constantly excessive quality, Eiichiro Oda's pirate collection One Piece continues to be going sturdy in each the manga and anime arenas 25 years later. The collection started out with younger Monkey D. Luffy commencing to comply with inside the footsteps of red-haired Shanks to come to be the world's best pirate, and it's when you consider that advanced right into a sprawling and colorful odyssey. Throughout its lengthy run, One Piece has been lauded for its profitable tale arcs, an iconic solid of characters, expansive lore, and excruciatingly distinctive world-building. The anime model has a jaw-losing 1,031 episodes below its belt, and a highly predicted film at the manner Q4 with inside the shape of One Piece film, Red. Dragon Ball Super, Superhero. Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball franchise laid the groundwork for the international success that the anime genre would eventually become. It's one of those series that the uninitiated will instantly recognize simply by association, and given the success of the 2018 Broly film, it was likely a sequel would happen as well. Dragon Ball Super, Superhero, like much of the franchise in general, isn't, nor does it pretend to be, an in-depth piece of media, but fans are happy to know what the is. Surrender, high-octane visual spectacle, clever character designs, and colorful new forms. Superhero finally gave fan-favorite characters Gohan and Piccolo a well-deserved share of the limelight by making them absolute main stars. It delivers on all the action fans would hope to see, and it also serves as an impressive showcase of what CG animation can achieve when handled properly. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. Hirohiko Araki's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure more than lives up to its name, as the manga has earned a well-deserved reputation in anime form thanks to continued stellar adaptations from Studio David Productions. The series is deliciously ludicrous in premise, plot, and its compelling sense of style as it follows the generational struggles between the Joestar family and various prophetic evils. The concept of stands, otherworldly spiritual entities used as fighters, transcended its own source material in other works such as Atlas' famous Persona video games in. And unsurprisingly, the latest season, Stone Ocean, has come to life in an excellent way so far. Jolan Kujo and company's stylish prison breaks have been exciting since the second part of the season recently released. Ranking of Kings. It's any other case of a movement anime that places extra emphasis on emotion than the former. However, Sosuke Toka's Ranking of Kings and Wit Studios' anime edition is probably one of the maximum emotionally profound shounen yet. This coming-of-age tale is on a stage of genuine intimacy along the likes of Mob Psycho 100 for you to see its 0.33 and very last season top-quality Q4 as well. This time, though, it's set in an excessive delusion global with the younger protagonist Baji, who's each deaf and mute, combating to persevere and notice the intense aspect of existence in spite of being appeared down upon with the aid of using the general public as being a part of the royal line of succession. Baji and his quality pal Kage's delusion quest is some of the maximum satisfying, rewarding, and heartfelt new anime available.